recently found out that your man is cheating, he's been acting out and doing some really crazy stuff here lately, are you making more money than him? If he's a man that believes a real man makes more money, but you're making more money than him, he probably feels emasculated. Some women believe this is nonsense. It doesn't matter what you think, it's real. I had a friend recently tell me that when women make more money than men, they have no problem letting you know. He says it's not the same when men make more money than women. I don't know. He also says it's not about what she says, but how she behaves, in a way that lets him know that she pretty much runs the house because she's making more money. So what can you do to help him understand that you're in this thing together? And that he's not your employee, or worse, your son? Because basically you've sunned him. When you're making more money and you're treating him like a kid, you've pretty much made him into your son. I'm sure there's some woman out there rolling her neck. I feel you, but at the same time, you got to understand the dynamics of your relationship. It is what it is. Number 1, give him the space to make mistakes. Don't micromanage him. I know you feel like you have to because the only way you'll get things done is if you do it. But when you do that, it pretty much says that you're the only one that can do things right. If that's the case, you need to be by your damn self, okay? Moving on. Let him make mistakes. When he does, don't chastise him like how his mother would, because he will respond like a child. Instead, give him constructive criticism, and only when he asks. No using blaming or accusatory language, because once you start complaining, or as some men see it, whining, he's not listening to you anymore. He doesn't even hear you. Number 2, ask for his input when making important decisions. You're in this thing together, right? In other words, would you put all your hard work into a project if you knew it wouldn't be valued? Same thing. He's not going to put a lot into a relationship if he feels like it's not really contributing to the relationship, especially if you make it seem as though his contribution is not valued. Third and lastly, don't deny his right to be a valuable and contributing partner to the relationship. When he's upset or when you know he's bothered, be an active observer and a proactive listener. Don't do and say things that minimizes who he is and what he means to the relationship. If you can't see yourself doing these things, if you feel he's not worth it, leave. I just want to say, these complaints from a lot of women saying he ain't man enough and he ain't this and he ain't that. Well, my thing is this. Allow a person to be who they are. If your aura, your personality is overpowering, then you might need to reconsider being with someone else. Simple as that. Don't try to change him because he ain't going to change for you. Now, you know what's going to happen? What's going to happen is y'all going to break up, right? And then he's going to meet somebody else and he's going to be all those things you wanted him to be with you, but he's not, because you showed him that he means nothing to you. And to that new woman, he probably means the world to her, and he loves that because that makes him feel like a man. Y'all can talk that shit all day about he weak, but you know, hey, he'll be in a relationship and you won't. So if you have children, control them. Yeah, that's what they're there for.